Hello everyone, this is Coach Phoenix. Recently, I'm working together with Coach Winnie on the project called Project 60, which we aim at helping people above 55 to get fitter or to get pain-free during life, in daily life. So in this workshop, we are going to talk about 6 steps how to relieve the pain from your knees. So maybe people, if you are above 55, you might need this suggest or advice how to strengthen your knees. Okay, now let's get to it. First of all, you need the diagnosis from your doctors. There are a lot of reasons cause your knee pain, so you'd better talk to your doctor, do some examinations, and after the doctor's suggestion, you know how far or how intense you can do your exercise. If you're during your inflammatory and acute phase, which means your pain is really painful at the moment, please don't do anything, just rest. And if you feel better, you can confirm your range of movement or intensity of how far your knee can bend or how hard of your knee can do or how many times during the week you are suggested to do so. So that is the first thing. And the second, always do the heat treatment if you are not injured. If you are after the 72 hours after your injury, you can start to apply heat treatment or massage to your knees. So for heat treatments, you can start from very easy to do the hot foot bath. Just get the bucket as high as your something lower than your knee. So get the blood to float around the knee. That is the first thing. And second, you can put some knee heat pads. For example, this is the heat pads. Just apply your heat pad on the painful knee for 15 to 20 minutes. So just to release. So maybe during the week, 2 to 3 times during the week. And also, there's another movement you can do. Put your legs straight. Put your fingers on your kneecap just to massage them gently, trying to generate some loops from the kneecap, so that will also help you to release your knee pain. And then the third step is that you can stretch those muscles around your knees. So what are those muscles around your knees? Let's find out. So this is your knee joint. Around your knee joint, this one is the front part of your thigh. That is called the quads. So how do you stretch your quads? Maybe a lot of people already know that. You can stand up, bend your knees, hold the wall, bend your knees to hold it. And there are a lot of variations of the stretch if your knee cannot do as far as that, or if you feel that you can do more than that. You can always come to our course, our online course with Coach Winnie and me. And then after the front part, let's talk about the back part. This part is the back of your thigh, which is called hamstrings. For hamstring stretch, a lot of people know that just to elevate your toes, keep your knee straight, and try to sit back. You feel very strong stretch, intense stretch of the back of your leg. So that is one way of stretching your hamstring. But that is a lower part of hamstring that a lot of people know. But how about the upper part? The hamstring is from the knee to the lower part of your glutes. So the other way is that keep your toe lifted, bend your knees, and still try to sit back. And then you feel this part of your hamstring. Try it out. And besides the hamstring, what else? This is our calves. And to stretch our calf, to stretch the front part of our lower leg, and also stretch our glutes. These are the muscles around the 5 parts of muscle around our knees that we need to stretch. If you want to know more ways of stretching, you are always welcome to come to our online course. With me and Winnie, we'll teach everyone how to strengthen your thighs, strengthen your lower body, upper body, and how to do the stretch. Okay, now let's move on. So after we stretch our muscles out, next comes to strengthen our muscles. Let's start from our glutes first. I believe a lot of people has already heard about glute bridge. So the glute bridge is to strengthen your glutes. The very basic one is to lie down, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, the whole back, the spine on the floor, facing up, and lift up your glutes. So when you lift it up, it's not just use your hip to not just extend your hip, but also you have to squeeze your bums to lift it up. This is the very normal way of the glute bridge. Maybe a lot of you already know that. But what if you cannot do the glute bridge? What if your knee suffers? And what if you feel that it's too easy for you? There are still always a lot of ways to increase the level of your glute bridge or maybe make it easier. And next one after the glute bridge, how about the thigh? The thigh is the muscle that closest to your knee. How do we strengthen it? There are a lot of ways. To start with, if your knees are very painful, you can still start from the baby step and one leg down. This is the easiest one. One leg down, one leg up. You can use your hands to hold your thigh. Don't let it move. Whatever you move is only your knee. So bend your knees and straighten your knees. When you straighten, you are contracting the quads, the muscles from here. So breathe out, breathe in. How about your toes? You can point your toes out to keep it straight and breathe out, keep it straight. What if you cannot get your legs straight? It doesn't matter. So just go to the position you feel comfortable. Do 10 reps and then change side. What if this is too easy for you? You can always do 2 sides together. So bend your knees, exhale, breathe out when you straighten your knees. So this is the lying part. What if the lying is too easy on the floor? We can always try to sit on the bench or on the chair. So for easy ones, just sit on the edge, lift it up, down, up, down. That is the variation of the knee extension, the leg extension. If you are way more than that, it's too easy. You can always find a rubber band. This is the easy way because this band is very light. If you feel like doing heavier, you can always double it. So tie a knot here, use the other leg, step on the floor, hold it and extend it from the side. Hold your thigh, kick it up, breathe out, breathe in. So you feel very tight tension of your thigh. And then the last part, the core is also very important too. Okay, how do we strengthen? Why is the core very important in our knee pain issue? Because this is our lower body. If our upper body is more tight, is tighter, you feel lighter, you feel less pressure to the lower body. So if you know how to engage your core, that might help a lot. Let's see how do we engage our core. So about how to engage of our core in exercise, and for people who are over 55 years old and you maybe have never trained before, so we'll start from the baby steps and then we'll go to some more advanced ones. So first of all, you have a piece of tissue. With the tissue, you can do the blowing exercise. When you blow, you are not blowing out from your lung, you are blowing out from your stomach. So for your stomach, imagine that it's a balloon. Some people ask me, do we get our belly bigger or do we suck our belly in? Yeah, two times. You have to do both. So first of all, you get your belly in. Because imagine if your belly is a balloon, the smaller the space inside, the less air you get in, you can make it harder. So this is the balloon. So we get it hot, small, and then we get it hard. So get it hard with the hardness of your core, you blow out. But you don't just blow out gently, you blow out like very fast. Very fast. If you train this for 10 reps every day for 3 sets, you can have a very strong core. But some people might think that is too easy for you. So then we have a piece of paper, a harder piece of paper. We roll it into a paper ball. So put it on a maybe longer table, see whether you can blow the paper ball away. The farther you can blow it, the tighter your core is. And the last way is that might be more difficult. You can prepare a balloon. So use your core to blow the balloon out. If you keep doing that every day or maybe 3 times a week, you know how to engage your core. When you engage your core in every of the exercise or in your daily life, you find that your waistline is a lot smaller, and you find that your leg, the pressure on your leg is a lot lower, so that it could also release the knee pain, the pain from your knees. So just now we share 6 steps of how to relieve your knee pain, and in the exercise about how to strengthen different parts, your quads, your glutes and your hamstring and your core, these parts, I provided each of part 2 exercise. And actually there are more exercise to do that, and every exercise you can either make it easier or make it harder due to your the performance or your fitness level. So if you have any questions, you can ask me or ask Coach Winnie, or if you want further information or not just information, you want to train with us, feel free to visit us online in our online classroom, or subscribe into our Project 60 program. So every week you have 2 videos in training or live class online. So hopefully you can get stronger, fitter, and live without the pain. See you next time in our workshops. Bye.